Afternoon all, Martin here, Man City Fan TV. If you miss me, I'm back. Hope you're all good. Sorry, my hair's an absolute mess. Today, can't say too much. I'll get kind of a vain you-know-what by people. How we all doing? Has the world ended yet? Yeah. I'm going to tell you straight off the bat, I ain't going to talk about what's going on in the world. I'll talk about how it's affecting football, but I'm not going to talk about the coronavirus. Let's get talking about football. Let's be happy. Let's smile. I know it's hard at the moment, but let's be positive. I want a really positive stream today. I want to come with you. Let's forget about the worries going on outside and let's have some fun. Let's go through some of your comments. Shadow Rundown, Martin, hello, buddy. Been the most boring Saturday ever. Yeah, I'll tell you what my missus says in it earlier on as well. She made a very good point. But yeah, it's not been the best weekend. My lad's birthday today, believe it or not. And he's been at somebody else's birthday party all day. I've been out and had a fight in Asda, which you do. Well, Mrs. did. I didn't. Mrs. had a fight in Asda. It's all fun and games at the moment, isn't it? I'm working tomorrow, can't wait. Yeah, I'm back in work on Monday. Same, never been so excited to go to work. Tomorrow at the racecourse all afternoon, and then once I'm done, off to the pub for the quiz. You're always at the pub, Ryan. You and I'll call it, mate. Always at the pub, you, either playing darts or doing something. Can't wait to go out on Sunday, great stuff. Yeah, I'm going out tomorrow. Don't know what we're doing yet, but we're going out. The mother is annoyed because they had no pasta in Morrison's. Didn't have any bug roll either, but she only went and looked there to be nosy. Yeah, they'll be giving away prizes soon on quizzes. Trust me. You don't win prize, you win toilet roll and pasta and cereal and milk. Long life milk. There's none of that left either. But I'm stocked up. Well, I say I'm stocked up. My missus got stocked up. Yeah, she's got a little bit crazy. Make sure to turn off the stream this time. That was not my fault, Mingy Wong. That was not my fault. I ended the stream. It's something new within YouTube you've got to do, but apparently it wasn't my fault. I know for a fact it wasn't my fault. But yes, we'll make sure it's ended today. I do find it quite funny how much everyone is freaking out with their shopping. Yeah. It's like, wow, it's amazing. I use all stocking up on food. Ryan's Corey saying no. Why are you not doing, buddy? Why are you not stocking up? I'm having to go on here because for some reason I'm not getting comments on other things. Must be slow. So I'm going to check on my other screen on the comments now. Are you use all stocking up on food? No. Why would we be? At least you'll have to mean you won't. There'll be nothing left, mate. At least I'm not the only one because everyone seems to be stocking up. Yeah. I think it's monkey see, monkey do at the moment. Everyone's doing it, so let's all do it. Hi, Martin. Missed you. Oh, well, missed you all. I know I've been away for a few days. Not away, but Andy's been doing the streams. You know what we like? We like to share. Sharing's caring. But yeah, Andy's done some of the streams. I've had a few days off, so thank you very much for that. But I'm glad to be back. Hello, Martin. It's Jack Lee. We've missed you, Martin. Missed you all too. Shadow Rundown. Evening, Martin. BB's on. Leonard's on. Up. You're all okay? Yeah, I'm fine, buddy. I missed you, Martin. Oh God, don't all miss me. Yep, let's smile. Exactly. Don't worry, because everything's going to be all right. Yeah, let's smile today, shall we? A positive is Laporte. We'll be back for the Madrid game in a few weeks. Oh, I said talk about football. Don't be that optimistic, Jack Lee. Ain't going to be happening in a few weeks, mate. I tell you that now. You need to forget the idea of Real Madrid happening. Ain't happening. You aim for there's all sorts going off. I'm going to talk about there's a meeting happening apparently next Thursday as well in the Premier League. I'm going to talk about Karen Brady's viewpoint. City have done some great stuff for the community. And I'm going to give you 5 options of how the Premier League could finish as well. Here's a question I want to know. Will the City players still be getting their wages each week? Yes, of course they will. City the only team to have won a trophy. Yeah, only team to win a trophy. Back to back to back. Evening Blues, how boring was today? Only one game in. Talk Sport will, yeah, it will. I hope it wasn't a literal fight. No, it wasn't. Do I look like a fight? I'm a lover, not a fighter, mate. What was the fight over at Asda? It was just arguing. It was quite fun. I messaged it to Andy and Kiam, and Andy just thought it was hilarious. But I've got to say, we've had a bit of a laugh the last 2 days. Was supposed to be a game today. Fly B went bust to start with, then game was called off. Yep, I'm at a pub 2 days a week. Sunday because it's quiz and Monday because it's darts in the Carlisle League. Liverpool trophy, yeah. Go and watch our new video series, The Play Debate, episode 1 today. Yes. Play Debate is now up on the channel, episode 1, a brand new series that we're going to do over the next few weeks for you. We never stop here on Man City on TV. Football might have stopped, we're not. And we're going to talk basically about the squad and what needs to happen, and you'll get your opinions on it, it'd be great. I know Andy did the lone plays today, but we're going to do the goalkeepers, the defenders, the midfielders, the strikers. We're going to do everything. So get over to that. Give it a watch, give it a like, give it a share. It is going to be an amazing series for you all. Told you, we don't stop here. Evening Blues, I might not be well doing well. Gary gives his regards. Evening Gary, Tom, everyone. No football in a few weeks. You aim for meeting on Tuesday, yeah. I find it funny how people still think there's going to be football in 3 weeks. We're not even at the peak of it yet. I heard Andy's keeping away from Martin. Is that true? He always keeps away from me. Because I'm the better looking one. That's why he stays away from me. Somebody's either laughing now or I'm about to get a text. Watching Turkish football is loud. Is Turkey still playing? I don't think we'll be watching sports anytime soon, no. The Premier League isn't resuming the season with Liverpool miss out on the title. There's badminton on BBC. Get over and watch your badminton. That's always good. I'll tell you how City have actually been. I don't know if anyone follows City on Twitter. I hope you all do. But I can't show you because I don't want to get into trouble or anything on the channel. But I'll tell you what, City and a club have had some fun today. We've even had some commentary on the MEN and on Twitter and everything. It's been lots of fun if you followed that. Football's postponed until April 3rd. It will be longer at this rate. Jack Lee, it's going to be longer, mate. Don't think you're going back to football in 3 weeks. Ain't happening. BB, if Liverpool wins the title by default, he was going to be relegated and promoted. That's why they won't win the league. It was sort of, I'll tell you a video what I saw earlier. So funny. Like Liverpool fans, an utter meltdown. You know, there's a pandemic in the world, and they're absolutely having meltdowns over the league title. My uni emailed me saying uni's finished now for the year. Good for you. Lucky you. My uni emailed me saying, yeah, now Scott, but thanks, mate. I think the season might end in June, possibly. You probably only became a Man City fan 5 years ago. Yeah, I did, Sofian. I did. I've not had a season ticket nearly 30 years, mate. Not at all. You know, little do these people know. Drawing with Southampton in disgrace. Pep out. Oh, so Ryan's watched it. Ryan knows what I'm going to talk about. It's always fun. You've got to think outside the box on these things. Seeing as he's talking about it, I can't show it you, but City have done some entertainment today. They've had a game of noughts and crosses with Southampton on Twitter, which was quite funny. Southampton threw out a challenge, saying who fancies a game, and City replied, and they used the badges, and it was fun. It was quite fun and really good thinking outside of the box between the clubs. And City drew, and as City tweeted out, a good away point. So you've got to think, yeah, Sofian, ignore him. I know how long I've been a City fan. You guys know how long I've been a City fan. Old jokes. I have to get my Chelsea shirt back out the wardrobe now, won't it? Damn, well caught me out. Someone will believe that as well. Drawing with Southampton is disgrace. Yeah, Sofian is the kid who's never been to Premier League match in his life. Man City have been playing behind closed doors all year. Mate, I go to every West Ham game. Do you? How old are you? 10? Liverpool fans saying they are the favourites to win the league. Well, so is City to win the treble again. Oh, keep him on, Andy. Keep Sophie on home. We'll have a bit of banter with him. We'll see how it goes. Right, what I'm going to talk about first of all, then. Karen Brady. Yeah, Sophie, I'm going to talk about your lady in charge here. Got a season ticket, you mug. So I've had 30 years, mate. Anyway, go home and away as well. Karen Brady has had a say on what she thinks should happen to the Premier League season. She's basically calling it to be null and void. In her column within the Sun newspaper. And these are exact quotes from her, saying there is no dodging the possibility that all levels in the EFL as well as the Premier League will have to be cancelled and this season declared null and void because if the players can't play the games, can't go ahead. The Premier League hopes that an interlude of 3 weeks from now will enable it to restart, but that may well be dreamland. It is dreamland. Perhaps scrubbing the Euro 2020 could provide more time to complete the season into the summer, but that is also a giant if. What if the league cannot finish? Yeah, exactly. As games in both the Premier League and in the EFL are affected. Of course they are. So the only fair and reasonable thing to do is declare the whole season null and void. Who knows will have gone up and down, or come up with the games that have actually been played in full. Brady conceded that the cancellation will be a huge blow for Liverpool, however. As you can see, Karen Brady is going to be so popular over on the red side of Merseyside. It might be robbed for their first title in 30 years. I shouldn't laugh. And that it would cause... It is unfair. I will be honest, it is unfair because they do deserve to be champions. I'm not going to lie. They've been the best team. And it would cause financial issues for many clubs and the possibility of legal battles over relegation, promotion and European places. There are, of course, financial implications. Wages and transfer debts must be paid. And there is a loss of broadcast revenue. Lost match day income, but this pales into significance as the health and well-being of everything must come first. So, you know, is she just saying that because it's West Ham? I'm just going to bring myself back. There you go. Let's get into your comments. So what do you think, Karen Brady's comments? Do you agree with it? Do you not? I don't know. I'm actually 17, you flopped. Oh, we're going to keep going. We'll give you a bit more time. Of course you have. 17. Isn't she on The Apprentice? Yeah. I can show her my view at the fishbowl. Go on then. I like her. She's brave, my kind of lady. How can I tweet you? Is she a cheerleader? Oh, Carl, we know what you like about Karen. No. Not that kind of stream yet. News to Sophie and Karen Brady has anything to do with West Ham. Yeah, aviation blue. Send me a season card picture, not a Google one. She's quite an old woman who admires her. She's actually married to a former footballer, Paul Pescasolido, that a lot of you might not have heard of. He used to play for West Brom. Scored at Main Road. I've only been supporting City for 5 years. If the season was made null and void, would that mean that the goals and stats won't count for the players? Yeah, probably not. City are champions until the full season ends. Simple as. Yeah, exactly. We're the champions. Right now, we are the champions. There's blue ribbons on the trophy. There you go. Did I miss? I'll come back to it in a minute, Tom. Apologies, mate. If this happened in the 78th season, how many people want City to be awarded the title? She's only saying that because if we let down, they'll save themselves. No, they're not. Liverpool relied on VAR for 6 months. Shame the corona went through the booth. Martin, you missed my comment. I'm going to go back up now, Tom. Let me have a look. Oh, I actually read that out, Tom. I did say evening to you, mate. And that's the only one on there, so I do apologise. I did read it out. I'm confused. West Ham fans are usually very good. Why is this on a complete diddler? Bloody hell, Martin, you're quick knowing that. Google champ like Sophie, and I know. Whoa! Paul Pescasolido scored at Main Road. Evening, Martin. Technically, City are three-peat champions. Technically, we are, but hey, listen. So, going on from Karen Brady's comments, let's talk about this. Apparently, the Premier League are going to hold a meeting on Thursday of next week to discuss plans for the rest of the season as the fixtures were postponed until April the 5th. And apparently they're going to discuss plans after UEFA meet on Tuesday. So I think everything's waiting for this UEFA meeting on Tuesday to decide what they're going to do. It says Premier League clubs will hold an emergency meeting on Thursday to discuss plans for the remainder of the season following the postponement of fixtures, as we know. On Friday, it was announced that the season will be put on hold due to the severity of the coronavirus pandemic. That decision was made after Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta, Chelsea winger Callum Hudson-Odoi both tested positive for the virus. And UEFA will hold a meeting with European clubs and stakeholders on Tuesday, which should help Premier League clubs to move towards a long-term decision regarding the remaining of the season. Some clubs are hopeful of completing their remaining fixtures, but others believe it is more realistic to start focusing on next season. Clubs are currently at odds over the best course of action, which could see teams deny promotion or saved from relegation pending on decision. Liverpool are currently on course for their first title of 30 years, but cancelling the season would deny the Reds, with the club needing just 2 wins. But clubs at a lower level of the table, notably West Ham, are in favour of drawing a line in the campaign, which caused to save the drop. Then it goes on talking about Karen BRADY. Apparently, it says that the Daily Mail said they reported on Friday that executives at several Premier League clubs have flagged a number of issues which they say may be enough to prevent football returning next month. But even if public events remain permitted by the government, with tens of millions of pounds at stake in the battles to avoid relegation and secure Champions League qualification, clubs are adamant they will oppose any revised schedule they feel gives rivals an advantage, with those in the bottom 6 particularly sensitive to the timing of a resumption. So, obviously, you've got the new chief exec, Richard Masters, who was only appointed in December, and boy, has he got a huge decision to talk about. But they go on, the 2020 Olympic Games is cancelled. It was cancelled on Friday. The scale of the outbreak, apparently, you were just talking athletics, is cancelled. Badminton is cancelled. I know you were talking about it earlier. Boxing, cancelled. Cricket, cancelled. Cycling is in doubt. Football, cancelled at the moment. In Italy, in the J League, in the Korean K League, everywhere. It is just, it's not even funny. It's unfortunate. Formula One's cancelled. The Australian one, sorry. The Bahrain Grand Prix is scheduled for March 2022 is set to be called off as well. Golf, cancelled. Horse racing's impacted. Rugby, cancelled. Look at the Six Nations. Tennis, cancelled. I could go on and on and on and on and on. But top and bottom of it, guys, get yourself a new hobby. I'd start getting yourself a new hobby, maybe. Unfair, yes, but maths it isn't done and dusted. Facts FA can't play God with facts. That's weird. I've sent another comment twice. That's crazy. Yeah. Still not received anything, Sophia. Thought West Ham fans are quite loyal, but he's being a bit salty because he's not a West Ham fan. He's a troll. I'll try again. Check out my meme I've done on coronavirus on my channel. First video about time we all have a laugh. We need a laugh. We need a laugh. Not at coronavirus, but we need a laugh because that is serious. UEFA will call it off for sure. Look, no further Spain development. It could have been lying under, you can tell. The season will continue to be sure. They'll make sure the Dippers win the league, as I know the bias. It isn't going to continue, Sam said. It won't. Liverpool are out. Barca are out winning it. Exactly. The season is gone. Prepare yourselves for next season. Most must have been wasting his breath. I blame Igalo. Stop it, Ryan. Be nice. At least Vince won't stop the wrestling. Oh, he is. Scrap the season, avoid this season. The meme doesn't take the piss out of it, just a person. All right, get you now. I know I didn't think you'd be like that, Gary. You're not that kind of person. Tom, Gary, what we calling you today? Olympics not cancelled. Apparently it's going to be, Carl. I'm only reading you what's in the papers here. Apparently everything will be fighting the virus during the summer and hopefully will come out victorious. Experts claim it will take 1 to 3 years to overcome the corona. What we've got to do is, I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to be honest with you. I want to have this as a nice, lively vlog. I'm going to say my bit on it now. Can you hear that? Oh, is that you outside? Yeah, I've got someone beeping horns outside, so I do apologise. My missus is already planning the DIY jobs. I've spare time on my hands. I don't. I'm still working, guys. Season should scrap the season because Norwich shouldn't get relegated after not playing 38 games. People's life is what matters. Of course it does, Leonard. Right, while we're going to talk about that, there was talk on Friday. I think I'm feeling more Gary today. Vince isn't. No, he's just doing it. He's not going to do wrestle. And I'm not talking about wrestling. Come on. Let's talk about some of... Right. There was a rumour on Friday, it came out, and it's that the Champions League and Europa League is suspended. There's now talk still, which I think will get changed on Tuesday at the meeting, of there now being one-off games instead to get the competition done and over with. The governing body also announced on Friday that the draw for the quarter-final Champions League Europa League plan for next Friday has been postponed, and the UEFA statement read, in the light of the developments due to the spread of COVID-19 in Europe and related decisions made by different governments, not ours, all debate for club competitions scheduled next week are postponed. These include the remaining UEFA Champions League round of 16, the Europa League and the Youth League as well. So they're now looking a major revolution with quarter-final and semi-final sides being played over one leg in the coming months. And then they're talking about is obviously they're trying to get to this May thing, but it isn't going to happen. It just isn't going to happen in my view. So that's what UEFA are hoping for, but I think it'll get scrapped from Tuesday when they come out of their meeting. It takes Martin 1-3 days to get over 6 coronas. So I do like a corona. The EFL didn't say, we're trying to get places with put lime in it though. The EFL didn't say Bolton or Bury, mate. There's no chance they can cancel it, and a lot of lower leagues will go. When do you start again though, Sam City? Because this ain't going to stop in 3 weeks, isn't? That's my question to you. Where do we restart it? June, July? Start the next season in November? It isn't going to happen. There'll be clubs going out. This is the sad thing. There'll be clubs going out of business long before we restart games. That's what's scary. There's a club near me that is virtually bust. They're virtually bust. So they ain't going to last 3 or 4 weeks. Not with no income. Ross said it's a no-go area. I thought Martin looks like Gary. No, I ain't Gary. Open your window and throw up at the car. It's only sport still going at the moment. Last night's show was great. Martin's people are saying you look like me now. He's not that soft, Gary. Stop it. Fair enough, 1 month. I think City will play next season Champions League. Right, Leonard, tell you what, you're lining me up at the moment, aren't you guys, with all this great information. And apparently, though, with everything that's going on, and I'm just going to bring this up, City are obviously fighting a ban at the moment, but here we go with this one. City are facing a 2-year suspension from European football. This is in the MEN and been in the Independent a few places. City are going to possibly ask for a delay to their European ban if the coronavirus crisis interferes with their appeal. The Blues had hoped for a decision from CAS by early summer, which is the Court of Arbitration of Sport, having expressed confidence that the independent body will return the ban of serious breaches of financial fair play rules. But with Switzerland, where CAS is based, being badly hit by the outbreak, the hearing could be delayed, and that could take it beyond the point at which participating clubs in next season's European competitions are determined. The draw for the first qualifying round of the 2021 tournament is on June the 9th. But we might be resumed by then, if we do resume. But UEFA will need to know which English teams are to be involved by the time of the group draw on August 27th. CAS have confirmed that 3 cases have already been postponed, but say they are forging ahead with hearings. But the trouble is, 3 cases have been postponed. City haven't even got a date yet. So you're looking June, July, August when we can even get in here. So how can they bounce from next year? You can't. Unless they're offering the possibility of using phone or phone links and postponing to a later date. So, I mean, I don't know how you're going to look at it. They've said it can clip. For the moment, there has been no significant impact on our operations, but we'll continue to be vigilant. Only 3 hearings have been postponed. City, the Blues have declined to comment on their course of action in the CAS hearings, which does not yet have a date set. Exactly. So, there's no date set. They are delaying cases as we speak. We will be in this competition next year because it's only fair. They can't just kick us out when we've not even had our day in court, so to speak. I feel for the people running the burger vans whose livelihoods rely on the game happening. With all that, I'll tell you what's happening with all that leftover food as well at City, which is an amazing thing by City. Some City by Arteta had comments he was only hit briefly with it. The Euros won't be on. As long as the players are fine in a month or so, games will be played behind closed doors. They won't. I promise, if that happens, Sam City, I'll be shocked. Because like I said, there's a meeting on Thursday where I think they're just going to cancel it. And if the government say, like Andy said, no mass gatherings yesterday, what's your class as a mass gathering? Over 500 people? Well, if you have a game behind closed doors, you've got 22 people, 22 players on a pitch, plus your subs, plus your coaching, plus your backroom staff. Then you're going to need security. Then you're going to need all the people that within the club, all the staff, which is a few hundred people. You're talking probably a couple of thousand people there. So reporters, everyone, because they're going to have reporters at the game. So even that's a mass gathering. If the government cancel, which I think they go out to do, because I know the US have break. I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but there's rumours the US are going to shut the borders to the UK now. But it's just going to happen. Mass gatherings will be closed soon, stopped. So there you go. That's why everyone's panicking food buying. Shut down everything the government and the organisation are playing with people's lives. Football is just a game. Life is more important. Thank you, Abdallah. Spot on. Wonder how the chippy is doing. I agree, Abdallah. Sally BB, I like pre-match nachos for the match. I think they'll be all right. I'm going to the chippy tomorrow, it seems. We're on to chippies now. It's the knock-on effect to everyone, BB. Fair play to Brighton today, confirming they are going to continue to pay all their match day. Exactly, that's brilliant. Don't know what... See, that's what we've got to think of. There's people here that will... And that's the effective school shut. You're looking at... My partner told me about a nursery who had closed. But they were still going to ask parents who had to have time off to look after their children, so they won't get paid, but the nursery was still going to ask for the fees. I don't know the name of the nursery, it was just something I was told by my missus, which is not right, but the trouble is, where'd you go with it? The nursery needs to still have fees to keep themselves open, or keep themselves going, pay the bills, everything else, because they're not going to allow you to stop paying bills. This could damage people really badly, this. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. My fan cam every week, best part of a week. Don't worry, we'll get you on somehow. We'll get you on. Come on a podcast, Tom. Good point, Andy. I saw only one chipper with a sign saying how they were British citizens with locally source produced that haven't been around abroad 15 years. Sad. You have to be under 21, surely 25, mate. Bloody LBB, that's awful. Support your local businesses. Little bro is 17, though, so easing him in. Close, far too old to be eating that less than average food. Get yourself a new plate. Trying to catch up on the comments, there's loads. Cass won't make a decision before the time he starts and will let you for change the rules. Therefore, the case will be thrown into the bins. Well, they've got to do it. By law, they'll have to do it. Can't find the username. Sofian's backhander. Not the local Indian that changes management every 2 weeks. It's under 25, 20 Nando's. You just shouldn't eat Nando's because it's horrible. I like Nando's because I love chicken. Never been to Nando's. KFC is better. Is it heck? Because teenagers in general have a very poor plate. Nando's is garbage. Well, I'm not a teen. Well, I am. I used to be a teenager a long time ago. I just gave Carl the bag there a long time ago. Yeah. It's shut already. Username. Andy, I don't have a poor palate and I'm 16. Trump announced it. Is it shut already? There you go then. Not really, Andy, but yeah, Nando's is crap. Come on, do a fan cam with us, Gary. We'll disagree there, lads. Nando's are one for me. I like Nando's. And Italy and Ireland have cancelled religious events, which is a big thing. Well, Andy, we can do one about Sunday League football. Halifax Town and away for the next few weeks. Are we just going to go exploring for football games over the next few weekends? There's a game on my local park on Sunday tomorrow morning. Should we go and do a fan cam there? You drive over, Andy. Bring Gary with you. Anyone else? We'll do some fan cams. Andy, KFC's better. Yes, right. We're talking about KFC now. Right. Ben Mendy update. as you might have known, Ben Mendes put himself into quarantine isolation because they said a member of his family possibly could have contracted COVID-19, but apparently it's come out since I went live, or while I was going live. It's not. The family member has not got it. But apparently he's thanked fans for the message of support after he self-isolated over coronavirus fears. The City defender took to Instagram to say the results have been negative for those around him, and he urged fans to take precautions against the spread of coronavirus COVID-19. On Thursday, a City spokesman said the club is aware that a family member of a senior men's team player, tongue twister, is in hospital with symptoms of respiratory illness, breathing problems basically. He has undergone tests at hospital, one of which is COVID-19. Until the results are known, the player in question is self-isolating as a precaution. Now, Mendy posted a video over on his private Instagram account saying, "Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank you for the numerous messages of support following the news about my quarantine." So he wasn't keeping that quiet. "Today, the results were negative for those around me, but it's important that everyone takes their responsibilities in this delicate period to protect you, but above all, protect the weakest in the face of the epidemic. I therefore invite you to follow the instructions given by the WHO in order to stop the spread of the virus as quickly as possible and to get back to normal. Take care of yourself and your family." He accompanied the post with links to the World Health Organization, which is the WHO, advice for the public, which is great by Ben Mendy. Great news that he is fine. Oh, someone's after attention. He must be about 10. Match day vlog on my team. Bingley Jr. Shout out to the lads. Let me just I didn't bring myself back. Boom. Fast food in general is just rank, not very healthy. It's not. Nando's lemon and herb sauce is good gear. I was on the lemon one, but I'm starting to like the medium one now. 5 Guys every day. That's expensive though, Scott. Oi, check your Twitter. I think it's Tony Urander. Hasn't eaten from McDonald's, KFC, Subway, Burger King, etc. in 2 years, I think, and only had it because he was bought from me. Horrible food. Do you want me to get my season ticket out for you, Sophia? Get mine out, show you mine. You know. I think Burger King is okay, don't offer me much chips. Nobody's been diagnosed, and we noticed they've only tested around 30,000 people. They're taking it really seriously. Honestly, I'm about to put him in a timeout, you know. Nobody's been diagnosed, and we know yet. Used to go there every Saturday with a friend. My God, it's pricey. It is. Martin, if this season is right, I'll consider ourselves lucky in a way by virus 1, CSH and LC. Plus, we missed out on our defenders, and hopefully we'll get them this summer and go again. Well, that's what we're going to talk about in this latest series. If you haven't watched it, Andy started a brand new series today on the channel, talking about what's going to happen with the squad in the future. Episode 1 was talking about the loan players and was fabulous. So please, after you've watched me, get over, give it a watch, give it a like, give it a share. That'd be tremendous. Episode 2, episode 3, we're just going to talk about the goalkeepers, the defenders, the midfielders, the strikers, everything. What do you think you fancy next season? What should we do with the loan players? What do you think will happen? And we just want to get your viewpoints on it, and that'd be tremendous. Andy, where are you? I sent it to the main account because I couldn't find Andy. You get free peanuts though, Martin. Where at? I'm sorry. Oh, right, I get you now. It will feel like a resume of last season. That Bankers should have won 2 trophies already. Sophian, stop shouting. It's hurting my ears, and your eyes probably. Kiam. Got a massive game against Skipton Juniors tomorrow. If we win, we go top of the league. 10 o'clock, kick-off. Anyone interested? I might be sleeping, mate. Vlog was great and the loanees filled up half an hour of a boring day. Thank you, Scott. And we're going to have loads more coming out. We've been talking. There's loads of ideas. Me and Kiam. Mine went blank there. I'm going to be throwing out. We're going to be speaking. We're going to be having meetings, talking about everything, which would be great. But if you guys have any suggestions, drop us an email. mcfcfontv@gmail.com. It'd be great. Tweet me at Horsey Sitter. tweet Andy at Aviation below. Give us your ideas. That'd be great. Let's get, like I said, for the fans, by the fans. It's your channel, guys. Oh, vlog was great, but you can call 111 even with fever symptoms. They still won't send a test kit. But if you're an MP, no problem. We have one with you right away. Everyone going on about panic buying. Sure, United have been doing it for 7 years. What do you expect, BB? Kiam, what you doing? You're upsetting Andy's fun here. What's the next quiz about? Andy will tell you about the next quiz. There you go. As I told you earlier, Ken and Brady, how do I say, City have had some fun. City fans have had some fun with it. So, I'm just going to go through. City fans all over Twitter have had some absolute amazing tweets about this. Some have said Liverpool should get the title. Others have said they shouldn't. I've watched a video today outside Anfield of Liverpool fans being interviewed saying they should have just played the last 2 games. And they should have delayed this for another week or two. So what we're basically saying is people's lives are not as important as you winning a title. It's not every fan, it's a handful of fans that are saying this. It's a bit unfortunate, really. This is a life and death situation. This is people are dying through this. So we need to be a bit careful here. Football's a sport. That's all it is. It's a bit of fun, a bit of banter. So there we go. So City fans have been saying, I'm just looking through some of them here. He says, being unbiased, the right thing to do. City have been, so a lot of City fans think Liverpool should get the title. And do you know what? They deserve the league title. I'm not one of these City fans who says City should win it and everything else. No. Liverpool should win the title. They've been the best team this season. You hold your hands up and you say they've been the better team. They've had a little bit of help along the way from VAR and other things, but they've been better than us. Simple fact. They've been better than us. But the trouble is, you cannot win the league if you haven't played on the maximum amount of points needed to win the league. Mathematically, City can still win the league. We won't, but mathematically, we could. You can't relegate teams now because it's not fair. They'll lose out on millions. Team like Aston Villa, we spoke to some Aston Villa fans. They're very close to FFP regulations and failing it. And they know this. We spoke to Villa fans at Wembley a couple of weeks back, and they're spinning all the local Birmingham Post and everything. So, what do you do? Relegate Villa and then they get into trouble? Could possibly go under, go bust. Not saying they would, but, you know, you can't do that. You can't just, until it's officially done, you cannot award anything. The only trophy that's been won this year is the League Cup. That's it. By City. Right, let's get into your comments. What's the next quiz about? We're all waiting for Sofian to send us a picture of his West Ham United season card. People are out offering delivery services to people in self-quarantine whenever there's panic, there's opportunity. If they're doing that, BB, that's great. I'm going to tell you my next bit is a great story City are doing. I think the clubs, and a lot of other clubs are as well, not just City. I think the clubs should get the players to play pro clubs to decide the remaining games. Sofian doing a very bad job of winding people up. I'll teach him how it's done one day. He'll be back in 3 seconds. He hasn't wound up anyone. He's not that good. It was supposed to be our year. We were laughing at him. We'll resume in 2 seconds. Got to shoot now. Everyone take care. Safe. Stay healthy and safe. Tom, Gary, have a great evening, mate. Please stay safe yourself. Thank you for joining us. Was that LFC Twitter post about contacting NATO real or just a joke? I've not seen it. Latest Tom, please come back, Sofian. You're a funny kid. City's still in FA, Champions League. Who knows what could have happened? Mathematically, it's irrelevant. The full season is to be played. Exactly, Kiam. Spot on, Kiam. Liverpool first have to understand that it's an act of God first and most of all second. They haven't apologised genuinely to City for bricking the coach and catch those bastards. They hack City. I mean, I wouldn't say no to Villa going bust. No one knows what will happen in the next month. Have to just wait and see. Would love to see their fans in tears. That's a bit harsh, Ryan. Right. Let's talk about this then. 5 ways. There was an article out earlier saying there was 5 ways in which the Premier League could now end the season. So, first one. This is in the MEN actually at the moment, if you want to go and read a bit, by Josh Shelley's. And way well, we reschedule games and carry on as normal, which is a preference from the league itself, which certainly to be reschedule the games for the coming months and the season to be completed. Currently, this seems feasible as there are only 2 or 3 games per club that would need to be arranged. However, an extension or to the suspension of fixtures would make the scenario increasingly more difficult. If UEFA push the European Championships back to next summer, the window for rescheduled games could be extended. However, at this stage, it seems a pipe dream to think matters will return to things as normal. Option 2, void the season completely. It's been reported there are a number of clubs who are keen to see the current season struck from the records. However, there are plenty who would argue against that due to the impressive campaigns and the legal challenges that would then present themselves. Number 3, is void the season but retain points total for next term. This is more of a radical idea that I'm saying, was be to start next season with the points totals that they currently have, meaning Liverpool will start with a 25-point lead over City and everybody else. So, there you go. There are serious complications to this, however, particularly in the transfer market, as clubs will clearly have an advantage over others in any negotiations. Especially if you're saying to someone, come and sign for us, we've got a 25-point lead over everyone else, you're going to go to them, aren't you? Option 4 is cancel the season with the current standings. That is not the same as voiding the campaign, as the scenario would see the season ended and the current standings taken as final, including the winners, promoted sides, relegations. But that is going to start a lot of problems, and that will probably be the biggest legal thing going. And then the 5th and final one is continue the season but behind closed doors, which is similar to the first option, and it's probably going to be referred to by the leagues, preferred should I say, but with a key difference, fan would not be in attendance, including any finals at the end of the season at Wembley Stadium. So, there's the 5 ways. Continue behind closed doors. Cancel the season with the current standings. Void the season but retain the points totals for next term. Void the season completely. Or reschedule games and carry on as normal. Which one would you prefer? Let's have a look. Get into comments because I bet there's loads. Liverpool has to plead to City first and foremost. It's only City's titlement. No one else could catch them. Exactly. We're the champions right now as it stands on the 16th of May. 15th of May. I'm losing my track of time where I'm actually at now. Oh, I'm not with it at the moment. 14th of March. May. 14th of March 2020. City are still the champions. Just give LFC the Premier League as they were very close. As long as we get the FA Cup and the Champions League as we're very close. Great point. We'd have been into the last 8, so just give it us. Martin, what do you think Liverpool fans would do if City were 25 points clear and they were second? They're going to say the same. Close the season down. Things are more important, which they are, though. I'm very close to sleeping with Angelina Jolie. And then he woke up. I would take that, Andy. Exactly, Carl. Horses with horses. Then I'll give you that, Kiam. Don't cheat on your wife, Kiam. Let's be realistic. That ain't happening. Let's be realistic. The Premier League hasn't worked so hard this season, rigging the league with VAR. See Liverpool miss out. They'll get it. She might like to open the bedroom door. If you know, I'll divorce her for a day. Stop it, you lot. Kiam 100%. Just when you thought there was no way Liverpool would bottle it like this. Oh, come on, Leonard. It's been harsh. I'm someone who likes comedy, so I'd like the league to be cancelled and see the Liverpool fans play the games behind closed doors and stick all the players in masks. It'll suit them. Abdullah says void it completely. Andy said Sky Sports Studio has a new layout by all accounts. March, Martin, I know. I said May. Sorry. Love you. Thank you very much. BMK Gamer. Love you too. Jack Lee, I'd like it voided because it would be funny that Liverpool will win it. Cancel it and let the FA and UEFA get screwed by lawyers. They'll be jumping all over it from Preston to Crewe. Liverpool have seen their fan base have done so many bad things before, hence why. Carl's on. I was about to say that, Ryan. He's woke up. Right. Let's look what else. Let's about. Oh, I'm done now. So about this, City have done an amazing thing lately, as all the clubs are, and they've turned the coronavirus postponement into a huge positive. After Arsenal Burnley games were called off, City used the food and the flowers ordered for the games to do some good in the community. Manchester City have turned their postponement of the scheduled games into the positive by helping local charities. The Blues were hit last week by the call off their Premier League game, and that was quickly followed by the postponement of next Tuesday's Champions League clash with Real Madrid. So the suddenness of the postponements mean that City had a glut of food on their hands after ordering their usual matchday supplies from caterers F3. But the food which should have been sold last Wednesday was donated to the Longford Centre, a homeless prevention centre in Charlton, and to Open Kitchen Manchester, which takes food going to waste and uses it at conference and events. The money being used to support the locals struggling to afford food. The Blues have also donated the catering from today's postponed game against Burnley to 4 local charities, while the flowers ordered for executive areas of the stadium have been sent to a care home in local Newton Heath, where my mother was born. The elderly residents are unable to receive visitors due to the coronavirus pandemic, and City said in the statement, "We hope this small gesture helps brighten Brookdale View for the residents at this difficult time." And I know other clubs have as well. And just while I'm there, I saw a tweet earlier on. Let me just have a look. There was a tweet earlier on that I got sent by a big City fan on Twitter, and it just reads, "It stopped raining at Feed Manchester last night, but not before everyone was soaked. We gave away pretty much all the food and drinks we took to our homeless friends while trying to take precautions against coronavirus. Volunteers and donations always welcome." And it's just tremendous. It's a nice story from a big City fan on Twitter. And he's at Charter Red Tax. I've said that completely right. So that's just a really nice touch from a City fan. Sorry, I'm just getting messages. I'm just can't do it. I can't do it. Why have I opened it? I'm turning that off because I'm going to laugh. Right. Andy and Kiam know why I'm laughing. I apologise to everyone. They know why I'm laughing. Right. Okay. Let me continue. That's just thrown me because I was about to go into a hysterical laugh then. Whew. Sorry. If you could see what we are watching, it is the funniest thing going. Right. They could play it behind closed doors and stick on the players in joggers, gloves and something to cover their mouth. I wonder if Martin can. Just give it to Liverpool. They deserve it like no one else can catch them. The kid has risen out of bed. The wall at the Crossroads pub. City are the pioneers of world football. Opposite Mary D's, I still remember, even though I'm a plastic. We're all plastic, mate. Sorry. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. And I shouldn't have opened it. Haven't heard from Carl since Thursday when he went for a nap at like 7:30 after I went to eat food. Yeah, Aston Villa gave 8 for the sandwiches out to the homeless. I get all my COVID-19 information on YouTube. Some great channels out there that give you live rolling bar information. Oh, no, stop now. What are City going to? I know what that's about. What are City going to do with the season card I wanted to made? Up to now, I'm still paying it. My payment's due out on Monday, and I've still got to pay it. I knew it. Stop it. Tell us we want to laugh to. No, we can't. We can't. Sorry. I'm off for food. Toodles. How are you and your family, Martin? They're good, thank you, Carl. If the league void the entire season, will that mean we lose the 2020 League Cup? Sorry. Oh, right. No, give me a minute. I need to get my composure back. Sorry. Whew. Right, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm back. I'm going to ignore that. Sorry. Right, okay. Let's talk about this. Before I go on to some big news, which we'll probably get inundated with, City have actually made another signing today, over the weekend. They've signed, they've beaten Liverpool at Summer. They've signed Kilmarnock teenager Liam Smith. And he's going to go straight into the academy. City have secured the signing of Kilmarnock winger Liam Smith, the Scottish club, have confirmed City have been close to completing the deal in January for £200,000, which it has taken until now for Kilmarnock to confirm an agreement had been reached. I'm going to kill him for this. Smith, 16, will join the EDS squad with immediate effect. The talented winger had attracted the interest of a number of clubs over the last year, including Liverpool and Rangers. Despite not making his senior debut, he impressed the Blues enough for them to convince him of a move and strike a deal with the Scottish club. Stop it. Confirming the transfer, I'm looking at comments already. Confirming the transfer, Kilmarnock said in a statement, Liam has been a supremely talented member of our youth teams and has helped our under-18s reach next month's Scottish FA Cup youth final, as well as playing for the Scottish under-17s earlier this term. The deal, the terms of which remain undisclosed, takes Liam's prestigious talent and future potential. Speaking about the transfer, Kilmarnock head of football operations said, while we hope to see Liam continue his development at Rugby Park and are disappointed to be losing him, we fully understand and appreciate the opportunities moving to Manchester City will provide Liam both on and off the pitch. We wish him every success at City. There you go. I'm just going to bring myself back because I'm back into professional mode now. What is it, Martin? I can't tell you guys. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I can't. Oh, I know what you're laughing about. If you know what we're laughing about, yeah, then you know what we're laughing about. No, BB, Cup came to its conclusion. Funniest thing I've ever seen. It is. Share with us all we can. So we paid for 2/3 of a season card for a season that is void. Surely some money is owed back to the fans. I've still got to pay it on Monday. My payment's due out for parking and my season ticket on Monday. So, yeah. Just something we have to deal with. You're going to tell us what, cheer us up. Andy, are you watching the new Sky Sports studio? Then you know what we're laughing at then, Mervyn Thomas. BB, the season isn't void. I don't know why they've done this to me. BB, the season isn't void. We don't know what's going to happen in the next 30 days. I actually forgot about the coronavirus. Stop it! Stop it! Why everyone's saying Liverpool deserve it, aren't we all? Plus others, apart from this is going so unprofessional now. At least we're having a laugh with us. Saying VAR has always come to the rescue all Liverpool season long. Gosh, give me a break, will you? If you could only hear Martin and Kiam's recorded messages last night. Leonard, even without VAR. I'm going to have to put the thumbnail up, sorry. Right, sorry, Leonard, even without VAR, there will be 13 clear. Might take another look, I dare you. It's not on this channel for sure. No. Carl about Salah, man, as big as divers. Professional mode in your head. Thank you, Ivor. Oh, he's Magic Bruno, you know. Oh, dearie me. Absolutely. Do you know what I'm laughing at as well? I'm not laughing at what I'm being shown. I'm laughing at the voicemails I heard last night. And it's listening to Kiam's wife and Andy's wife. That's the funniest part. And something Andy said, it was funny. It was hilarious. Sorry. Oh, sorry guys, right, so I bought these binoculars. They've completely sabotaged my vlog. Right, okay, I bought these binoculars, should come in handy. I'm crying. Martin, do you need to take 5 minutes? I might do. What is it? We cannot tell you. I'm so sorry. I wish we could. Right, I'm back. Sorry. Right, Martin, that's it. We did it. It was binoculars comment. Martin's on a get. Sorry, right. I'm going to go professional. I'm going to do my last thing and I'm going because I don't even know how long I've been on. Can we want to laugh too? I wish we could. But we're not. We can't. I'm sorry. Mahrez, PSG. Apparently, PSG want Riyad Mahrez and City are looking at the possibility of selling him as a replacement to PSG as a replacement for Mbappe. I've completely lost this. PSG are considering a move for Man City winger Riyad Mahrez, according to reports. The former Leicester City man could be tempted with a move back to France after City were handed a 2-year ban for the Champions League. Getting funny, you cheeky devil. Mahrez began his career at Le Havre and now returned to France could be an option, according to Calcio Mercato. PSG may have to reinforce their attacking department with Kylian Mbappe reportedly considering a move to Real Madrid. Mahrez is seen as an ideal replacement for French youngster, and with no Champions League football at the Etihad, PSG could be a tempting option. The Algerian has made 37 appearances for Guardiola, scoring 9 goals, and he's out of contract in 2023. But if Mbappe leaves the French champions, they could look to raid City for the 2-time Premier League winner. Reports in France claim that La Liga giants have become obsessed with the idea of signing Mbappe, and L'Equipe claim Mbappe is still a priority and obsession even for Real Madrid. Despite his fine form since joining, Mbappe is never fully embraced by the PSG fans. No idea why. So, what do you think about that? Would you want Mahrez to leave? I'd keep him another season personally. I think he's really improved this season, and I think you weaken the squad if you get rid of it. Martin has lost it. We did it. Thank you. We have to laugh during these tough times. Yeah, sorry. Told you we were going to have fun tonight. Kiam, we want to laugh too. Martin is getting funny. I'm just laughing at Martin. Laughing. My ass is sore. Needs some cushions. No, because Sane is leaving. Mahrez for Mbappe. Mahrez 100 million for Mbappe. No, Mbappe's going to Real Madrid, mate. What have you been sitting on? Mahrez plus Sane for Mbappe. He's on the edge again. I'm going. Mbappe is closest thing to the real Ronaldo. It's all banter, nothing more. It is. Guys, I'm going. And do you know what? We've just hit over 50 people just coming on to listen to me laugh. I'm going because if I look at anything again, I'm going to lose it. And you know, guys, thank you so much. Go over and listen. You've got to laugh in these tough times. You really, really have. Please do. You've got to keep smiling, please. Guys, get over, look at our brand new series that started today, episode 1 with Andy. It was amazing. We're going to run down the squad. We're going to look at what we need coming for the future. There isn't any football, but you've got to laugh. Here on Man City Man TV, we'll do videos all the time as we do. No football, no problem. We'll keep you entertained. Just watch me laugh. It's all banter, nothing more. It is Kiam. Right. Guys, get over and give that a listen. Please give the video a like. Take another look one more time. No. I'm not. I think Martin needs some cushions more than you, Andy. I don't need a cushion. Good chat, Martin. Take care. Thank you, Leonard. Keep for me with Sani going, but the prize pull is a big thing for Algerian. In off to watch Austin Powers, Scott Williams. Yeah, Scott, everyone, take care, Matt. Jack Lee, thank you. This has been a ray of sunshine. Ivor knows. Right, I'm going. Thank you so much, Ivor. Mingyu Wong, Shadow Rundown, Scott, everyone, Leonard, Ocean Rage, Kiam, and Andy for totally destroying my vlog. Carl, who appeared, Ryan, who obviously BB, even Sofian, who came on to be a bit of an idiot. It's all banter. Shadow Rundown, Ryan, everyone who's Jack Lee, BMK Gamer, everyone, Abdullah, everyone who's been on tonight, thank you so much. Carl, all the way from the States in Washington, thank you so much. We will be back. I'll be back tomorrow. Well, I should be. It depends. It should be on the billboards for the nation to get them through this period. Take care, mate. Thank you. Have a good one all. Does it have something to do with Ray? No. Cal, no. Right, I'm going. I'm not getting involved. I'm going, guys. It's nothing to do with Ray. It's personal banter between me, Andy, and Kiam, which is it's nothing to do with Ray. Promise you. Right, guys. Have a good one. Have a fantastic evening. It's a Saturday. Take care of your loved ones. Give them an extra hug through these difficult times. Top Stuff Blues. Have a good one. Thank you, Scott. Give them an extra hug. We love you all here on the channel. Thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button, please. Give it us a like, even for just me losing the plot. Thanks, everyone. Bit of banter. Thanks, Martin. Exactly, that's all it is, guys. Take care. You've got to smile in these times. Love you all. I will make sure the stream is finished, as I did last week. Goodbye. Look after yourselves. Thank you, Abdallah. Take care, all. Mike Nate, Man City Man TV. And as always, up the Blues. Take care.